So right now it's about time for us to go to, let's call it Omega 2. That's actually a dangerous thing to call it because Omega 4 is the name of the suicide mission relay thing. But yeah, basically we have a second hub world location to go to because the Justicar, Samara, is in Ilium. The assassin, Thane Krios, Ilium. Lair of the Shadow Broker. Not that. Miranda, Ilium. Let's go ahead and read about some of these files. Specifically the ones we're going to go on to right now. So Samara. That's not the right place to look at that. Justicar Samara, biotic strength near that of an Asari matriarch, extensive weapons training. Samara is a Justicar, a rare member of an Asari monastic group trained in enhanced combat biotics alongside standard weapons. Samara was recently sighted on Ilium, outside normal Asari space. Thane Krios, quick kill biotic specialist, expert sniper. Thane Krios is a Drell trained from childhood as an elite assassin. Proficient in both long-range sniping kills and close infiltration, he has slowed his activities in recent years, but is rumored to have a target on Ilium. And we also have an email about the Shadow Broker.
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance HQ.
Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my quarters.
Our computers are talking to us now. They've become self-aware. Oh no. The Shadow Broker quest says to read emails about the Shadow Broker. I don't know if that's what's happening right now, or if this is something else entirely. I don't remember. I do not remember.
Commander, thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
Found out about someone who might know something about a Reaper invasion. So why call me, the premier person who believes in Reaper invasions? That was a bit of a weird thing. Okay, so I know what this is now. This is called The Arrival. It's one of the other DLC packs. And I guess it triggers the moment you enter the second half of the game. Didn't know that, because it originally came out when I'd beaten the game already, so I think of it as something that, in my head, I think of it as something that came out after the story.
I have a hell of a squad with me. I'm sure they'd help out.
Kenson is my friend. If the Batarians see a squad of armed soldiers, they'll kill her. This is serious, Commander. Go in with discretion, or don't go at all.
The Batarians won't take kindly to the Alliance breaking into a secret prison.
This is not an Alliance operation. It's one person going in alone to save a friend. If it were an official mission, of course the Batarians would be upset. You keep this quiet, Shepard, and there's nothing to worry about.
What's Dr. Kenson actually doing out there?
She's a deep cover operative, Shepard. We talk only when we have to. I'd heard she was investigating a rumor of a Reaper artifact in the system. Her last report said she'd found it.
What else can you tell me about the operative?
Amanda's a top scientist and an Alliance agent working in Batarian space. It's a deadly assignment, and she's one of the few up to the challenge. She and I go back pretty far, Commander. I won't let her rot away in a Batarian torture camp.
I thought the Alliance denies the Reaper threat. That must be some proof she found.
Kenson's team found an artifact out in Batarian space. She believes it's a Reaper device, proof that the Reapers are indeed planning to invade. I've known her a long time. If she says she has proof, it's worth checking out.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden underground at a Batarian outpost in Aratat. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
Well then. I guess if I'm forced to do it completely alone, I may as well just do it now if I want to. Is this... Oh yeah. It's the artifact we got from the Firewalker DLC. Apparently I get to keep it? That seems slightly odd to me. Yeah, sure. Normal. Yeah, if I have to go at this mission alone, I might as well just go for it, I suppose. Because the number of squad members I have recruited won't matter if they can't come with me. But we have more messages too. From the elusive man. Shepard, I see you awakened Okir's Krogan. A dangerous decision, but you've got free reign on this operation. If you're certain he'll be a useful member of the team, you've got my support. We need every weapon we can get in this battle. If this grunt proves unreliable and has to be put down, don't lose the body. He's based on at least partially on collector technology and could offer useful genetic data, but again, you are in charge. What is this? From Robin Reeve, can you help? Commander, the Alliance soldier here gave me this contact information. I hope it reaches you. You said you were trying to stop those collectors. They took my son and my brother. Have you found them? Do you know where they are? I know you're looking, but so many people are just gone. Every family lost someone. The children are the worst. Empty desks at schools, winter clothes that never got worn. Please, the Alliance isn't doing anything. The Council isn't doing anything. If you can find our people, I'm begging you to do something. Tell me something I can do. Tell me anything. Robin Reeve. Shadow Broker Intel. To Shepard. From Cerberus Information Processing. We're aware that your old friend Liara Tassoni has been hunting for the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping her in that hunt, given the broker's past work for the Collectors. We recently uncovered some information that might give Liara a lead on where to find the Shadow Broker's base of operations, but unfortunately she doesn't have much faith in Cerberus intel. If you'd visit Ilium and pass it on to her as a gesture of goodwill, we'd appreciate it. So basically there's a ton of stuff waiting for me specifically on Ilium now. I have 2 party members that I can recruit there. I have 1 loyalty mission waiting for me there, and I've got the Shadow Broker DLC storyline and Liara waiting for me on Ilium. And now, much to the frustration of viewers, I will go on and do the Arrival DLC. There's something kind of cool about this screen specifically, because the entire game takes place in the Milky Way. All of society seems to take place in the Milky Way. And they talk about the Reapers retreating into the dark borders of deep space. But doesn't that just mean out here? Because even in the background there, you can see other disks. Whoa, how far can I take this cursor? I can take it surprisingly far out, although the particles awkwardly stop right around here. Like, you can see all those other galaxies out there. All these other things that are the equivalents of the Milky Way. Some bigger, some smaller. And so even despite this massive, ridiculous scale war, where a cybernetic super race is going to wipe out all of mankind and all of every other society just for existing, and it's done that over and over again for hundreds of thousands or millions or billions of years or some impossible numbers of time. But out there in the distance you can see other completely isolated chunks of the universe that possibly work in different ways. Some of them maybe have figured out how to have cybernetics and sentience exist. Some of them may have never developed any life ever, and some of them may be giant utopias, and some of them may be even way worse off than we are. Maybe one of them is a mimic. What stands out here is we're going to a place that is visibly on the very, very, very edge of space. Well, our space. Arathot. Like Mount Everest inside an oven, was how John Grissom described Arathot while on a fact-finding mission to see if the garden world was worth contestation with the Batarians. His team ultimately decided that the planet's air pressure and oxygen content were too low for large-scale human habitation. Undeterred, the Batarian hegemony colonized the planet's polar regions and began an extensive terraforming effort with cyanobacteria and invasive plant species. Alliance intelligence has confirmed that the colony has several Batarian military installations, which are too close to human space for the Alliance's comfort. EDI's travel advisory. The Batarian hegemony considers any presence of Alliance military vessels in Batarian space as hostile. The Normandy SR-2, while an independent vessel, strongly resembles the Normandy SR-1, an Alliance ship. Use of stealth systems is highly recommended. So lonely, Shepard. So lonely. Part of me wonders if this is a... On some level, you might think that maybe because this was the last DLC they added to the game chronologically, perhaps they had no contact with the voice actors at that point, so maybe they're like, let's just not... Solo mission, there we go. That'll explain why your squad members are silent. They're not there. But that kind of self-consciousness wouldn't really make sense because all the previous DLCs for this game had almost no voice acting from your party members. So, I don't know. Maybe the story contextualizes it better. I don't actually remember. Rescue Dr. Amanda Kenson. Infiltrate the Batarian outpost. Let's do this! And maybe use this guy. So I'm alone. I have no party members, so it's all up to me. Hey, I remember to use the tech armor right away for once. That's something. Hopefully she joins the party and helps out or something. Otherwise I may be in some trouble. Because there's no one to cover my back at all. Cool setting. Looks pretty different from any other locations in the game so far. Oh. Disappointing! Seriously though, this should not be a progress block. You just walk over there. It's not even a big jump. I've seen Commander Shepard in cutscenes do bigger jumps than that.
They've seen us.
Oh! That's not what something you want. No Varen, please.
Batarians must send their prisoners down here to die. I have to find Dr. Kenson now.
That'd be ideal. There's an alternate button for that. Weird. This place is a mess, though. Are you a dead Varen? Sure looks like it. What are we up to? Oh. There's one, too. I can probably use Reeve on them.
This place is run down. Even for a prison.
I'm sure it'll be fine. It's one way to save on ammo. A lot of dead Varen around here.
Get your hands off me!
Well, she's nearby, but she's behind this. So I wonder what the justification here is. Like they said, yeah, be alone, make it seem like a personal thing instead of a mission or whatever. But it still seems strange that I couldn't just bring a couple of squad members, because the whole squad of only a couple people so far thing pretty much has always come down to the whole excuse of oh right, it's a covert op. We can't draw too much attention, so bring 2 people is usually what we're trying to say as the excuse for why we have a squad of 2 people with us. But now we have a genuine covert op, and I can't bring my friends with me, which seems slightly strange. Wow, fast damage there. Oh, I guess that would have well helped against him, unless that deactivates the fire over here by rerouting it. It does. Loot. Ooh, I like tech. Yeah, I like tech very much, thank you.
I hear humans are scurrying like vermin out in the asteroid belt. Is anywhere safe from them? We should arm a mission to flush them all out.
Not big fans of humans, are they? They're so universal about it, frankly. They threaten on becoming almost hive-mindy about their hatred of humans. It starts to get weird. I bring this topic up of squad members and everything up a little bit because we also did a mission last time where it wasn't really very justified why we did what we did, because we went to Horizon and it's like we need to save them from an invading army as fast as possible. Oh god, this is such a problem. A human colony is being wiped out. What do? We take 2 people with us on foot, and no one else. I'm like, really?
They wanted to slam an asteroid for that year. Can they even do that? What difference does it make? We caught them.
You talk about slamming an asteroid into something? Are they referencing the DLC of the first game? Like the same idea, I mean, not necessarily the same event. But yeah, maybe I missed a line of dialogue that was throwaway that kind of explained it, but it seems like there wasn't really an explanation for... This is odd, the atmospheric. Is that a Vorcha? It seems like there wasn't much explanation for why Horizon was handled the way it was, because by all concerns, that's an invading army taking on an entire human colony. That should be a problem. And, we didn't even bother... There we go. We didn't even bother doing what we could have done, like bringing in a full army. What was Grunt... Like, Grunt doesn't serve some purpose on the ship. There's no reason to leave Grunt behind. Like, maybe somebody with, like, Tally or something was on the ship, maybe you'd be like, oh, she's an engineer, she's gonna help with the stealth systems or whatever. Some sort of excuse. But Grunt, like, why would you not bring Grunt? Why would Grunt be left behind just because you didn't pick him? Cool, let's just save fewer humans. Great idea. Here we go. Usually they do a good job at that. In both this game and the third game and other contexts, when you have a big fight happen, they contextualize it as your squad breaking up into groups. There's a prison guard there. So you can stealth past some of these guys, basically. Oftentimes when there's a big offensive, they come up with an excuse like, your team's splitting up into 3 groups, and then you select who's coming in your group, and you might even have some control over who's in the other groups, and then you'll see those other people in cutscenes wandering around alternate routes or something on the offensive, and so, like, that makes sense. But I don't feel like they contextualize it very well when you leave entire groups of parts of your squad behind on major missions that don't involve being even vaguely covert.
No way it would have worked. Relay can't be damaged, my plant destroyed. Those humans will do anything to destroy us, I swear. We have to make this one an example to the others. We can't respond kindly to terrorists.
I'm getting past a lot of these guys without being noticed so far. Which is probably a good idea since I'm alone.
There's a shuttle incoming. Clear the hangar bay.
Why do I get the feeling this is an achievement? Okay, whew. Oh, I can just hop down. I was like, are we doing a... I thought we were doing like a... maybe a puzzle for sliding boxes around? Maybe we still are. Oh, maybe not. So we're just explicitly using these semi-truck looking things as actual staircases now, huh? The one vehicle you can have like a 3-pronged like climb up. Or a 3-step climb. The prong doesn't even slightly make sense in that sentence. They'll never know I was here! Ooh, stuff. Neat. I was just trying to cover my tracks, so they don't follow me. This is a cool idea, by the way, the idea of sneaking through without getting spotted at all. You could say that maybe that's why you're alone, but that seems iffy. Surely you could have done that with a group, too.
Our convoy intercepts paid off. We picked up a message to the Alliance coming from somewhere in the asteroid belt. We listened to the feed until we discovered an operation run by a human named Kenson, smuggling engine parts and guidance systems into the system from Omega. We intercepted Kenson's vessel and took her and her people into custody. Interrogation has produced nothing but frenzied rambling so far.
Power cut. Alright. Oh, accidentally clicked on it again. No!
This one's apparently the mastermind. If she doesn't talk, kill her. Kill him!
Okay. Gonna have to take you guys out. Is that a grenade? That is a grenade. You threw it at yourself, didn't you? At that point I had to fight them. Wait, that guy didn't react? So that's who I'm trying to save.
The humans still won't tell us where their base is. No way we'll find it even if we have to scan every asteroid out there. I wonder if those humans actually found something. I'm torn torture is too great if it gets that information out of them.
I'll ask you again. Where is your base?
You're wasting time. The Reapers are coming.
The Reapers are coming here, to this relay.
Every moment you keep me here brings them closer.
So why should let you go destroy the relay then? Just destroy this system.
Do what you want to me, Batarian. Torturing me won't save you.
No, but it will amuse me.
Yeah, that's one way to piss off the Batarians. She's planning on destroying the mass relay here. Oh, that's a human body. So that's one way to keep the Reapers out. Destroy the relays they use to get around. But there's gotta be consequences.
Who are you? What are you doing? Dr. Kenson? I'm Commander Shepard. I'm here to get you out.
Commander Shepard? I'd heard you were alive. Hackett must have received my message.
We're not safe here. Can you walk?
I'm fine. Just give me a moment.
We have to go. Now.
If we can find a console, I can hack security. Make us an escape path.
Then we'll find one. Go!
Ready.
How did you punch out that guard? He was wearing a helmet. What are helmets even for? This is like when I watched Rogue One and that guy took out stormtroopers with a stick. I'm like, what's the armor for then? Armor's supposed to protect from something, supposedly bullets, considering they're armed combatant types. But freaking take them out with punches and sticks, no big deal. That makes sense. Well, the good news is I now have one squad member. Bad news is everyone knows we're here. And that's a bad time. Whoop. He'll be fine. Bad. That's bad. Ah, shit. They're throwing grenades around. He'll be fine-ish. What do I have mapped to... We're on throw again? Let's go back to overload. Oops. There we go. No more shields for you! Why is your tech armor still up? Wait, what? I have that skill. Your tech armor is supposed to go down when your armor breaks. I took out your shields. Whoa. Big open area. Real big open area. Alright, so this is concerning because now, based on what we've gotten so far for information, it basically sounds like in order to stop the Reapers, we may have to take part in what sounds like basically terrorism? So, how far are you willing to go, Shepard?
They know we're here. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
Ah, shit. I guess I'll keep you covered. Where are they at? Where are they at? Oh, there they are. Bad. Ah. Oh god, they're just coming in, huh? Don't mind me. And punch.
We need to close the door we came in through. Keep them out. They're coming through that door in the back. Lock it down.
Door in the back. Where'd they come from in the first place, honestly? Oh. Hi, everyone. Nice to see you. How you doing?
They're coming through that door in the back. Lock it down.
Got him. Alright, let's go. Let's find this door. Over here? Is the one we came from? There it is. Ah. Hi.
They're coming up from below. Other side, go.
Got him. I'm sure he'll be fine. Melee does surprising amounts of damage. I learned that from that cutscene where he knocked out somebody that was wearing armor. I'm like, oh wow, melee must be really strong. He's down for the moment. What? What? Did I just shoot the wall with my spell? No. It's definitely not what I'm going for. Come back here. I don't care about your flashbang, I'm fine.
Unlocking all doors for the hangar. Still need more time.
Gotta close the gap. Probably won't. Oh god. Hi guys. You down?
Bringing
Go
down
down.
their orbital tracking network.
What? There's no button over here.
Watch the other side.
What? I thought I closed it.
On the elevators.
Which side? Oh, the elevators. I was gonna say, I thought I closed everything already. Where they at right now? There they are. Kinda missed the shot a little bit. Okay, hi guys, how you doing? What? What? The overload didn't hit him? Well, what did I use it on? What am I using overload on that's not the enemy I'm clearly aiming at? Overload him, damn it. There we go. Third time's the charm, I guess. Wow. Just barely still have my armor on. Oh. Well, he was not in cover when I pressed the button. To be a little fair. Not looking so great there.
That leads up to the hangar. I'll bring it down. Almost done.
Alright, having a rough day. No. The same. Okay. They're back. Are there more behind me? Nope. Just kind of expected that's how they might go with that. I did it again. She keeps using overload on, like, some invisible wall or something. Okay, that time it was just because he was down. Hi there.
That did it. Let's move.
Coming this way? Oh, time to escape. Faster? Faster? Fast. Got it.
Oh, one last thing. The hangar doors are hard locked. We'll have to get those open the old-fashioned way.
Leave that to me.
Ruh-roh. Ah, crap. I was looking at him when I pressed it originally. Anyone else? No? Yes? Maybe? Is that enemies coming in? Ah! Oh god. Oh god. It was a fake out. It was a distraction. Are you alive? Stop that. One more down. Ah. Oh, what are you throwing at me? Oh. He didn't throw it very well either. It apparently hit the back of the thing he was standing by. So it's time to leave, but are there like pickups around here? Because I pretty much can board the shuttle right now, I think. Eh, crap. Maybe I do need to just leave. They might even just keep spawning. Come on out. Gotcha. Gotcha. Anyone else? So I guess stealth is gone for good now, huh? Ah, crap. Oh, I got him. Cool. Just gonna sneak around real quick. He's down. Everyone down. Let's just get on the shuttle. Quickly.
We have to break the lock from the bay door.
Crap. Still doing more. Okay. Oh, is this the crane controls from earlier? We're back in the same room, aren't we? Break the locks on the bay doors. Is that up here? Do I use the crane for that? That's probably not the bay doors. You're the bay door? Yeah, there we go. That's what we're going for. We good? I think we're good.
Engaging autopilot. We should be well out of range before they get their security measures unscrambled.
Do you think they'll come after you?
I'm not taking any chances. Batarians don't take kindly to humans who plan to destroy their mass relays.
So the charges against you are true?
Well, to be fair, that's about half the story. My people and I were here investigating rumors of Reaper technology out in the fringes of this system.
I guess you found something.
We found proof that the Reapers will be arriving in this system. When they get here, they'll use its mass relay to travel throughout the galaxy. We call it the Alpha Relay. From here, the Reapers can invade anywhere in the galaxy.
So you decided to destroy it?
Exactly. Doing that would stop the Reapers' invasion. Even at FTL speeds, it'd be months or years before they got to the next relay. We came up with what we just called the Project. A plan to launch a nearby asteroid into the relay and destroy it before the Reapers could arrive. Of course, the resulting explosion would probably wipe out the system.
How did you plan to launch an asteroid into a mass relay?
Moving an asteroid just requires thrust and guidance, which are readily available in Omega's salvage yards. Get the right amount of power and a good VI to drive it, and you can pretty much just point and shoot.
I've always heard that mass relays are indestructible.
I've heard that too, but I think it's more that nobody's willing to find out what happens when one is destroyed. And, well, we plan to slam a small planet into the thing at very high speed. By our calculations, that's more than enough.
Is the project still operational?
I imagine it is. We were one button press away from launch when the Batarians arrested me.
Why do you think destroying the mass relay would destroy the entire system?
Mass relays are the most powerful Mass Effect engines in the known galaxy. The energy released from a relay's destruction would probably resemble a supernova. This is a remote system, but just over 300,000 Batarians live on the colony where they held us. The explosion would undoubtedly kill them all.
How were you caught?
We've been smuggling Starship parts from Omega. Thrusters, guidance, and aftermarket ESO core. The Batarians thought that looked suspicious. A few days ago, I took a few of the men on a scouting trip, and the Batarians pounced on us. They never found our actual base.
So this is kind of a big deal. There's a Reaper invasion, they're coming in, this is the location they're going to arrive, and if we destroy this mass relay, they have to travel for a very long time, even at FTL speeds, to manually get to the next one. But that's a big deal to acknowledge the fact that they're going to get to another one. It's going to be months or years, it's you delaying the invasion, but they're going to get to another mass relay and they're still going to invade. And even her estimate says that this will kill 300,000 people. So is our 300,000 deaths worth what might be months or years of additional preparation time for an invasion? So that could be the risk of millions or billions of lives? It's harder to say, especially since, given the history of how these characters have acted so far, they tend to not listen to our warnings. So even if we buy time, who's preparing during that time? Will they be preparing at all during those months and years? Will 300,000 people die for more time spent living, but no extra time spent actually preparing for the war, and basically be a net zero profit?
I still don't see how you learned about this supposed invasion.
The evidence came from what we call Object Rho, a Reaper artifact we discovered among the asteroids near the relay itself. When we get back to Arcturus Station, I'll explain everything and provide copies of all our notes on the artifact.
What's a Reaper artifact doing in an asteroid?
We don't know, or even what its purpose is. Some things are just too old or large to comprehend. Even a Reaper thousands of years dead contains power. Their artifacts are worthy of study, regardless of their purpose.
How exactly does a Reaper artifact give you proof of an impending invasion?
It showed me visions of the Reaper's arrival. Much like your Prothean beacon, I imagine. The Reapers are coming, Commander. That much I know for certain.
If you're working near a Reaper artifact, how have you avoided indoctrination?
We've been very careful. We know what we're dealing with. You're not speaking to a child, Shepard. I saw what Sovereign did at the Citadel. Trust me, I know what's at stake.
Massive red flag. They're working with a Reaper relic. That screams indoctrination. And Saren was very careful too. He thought he was studying the indoctrination. He thought he was avoiding it. And he was so far gone that he was more cybernetic than organic at that point, and wasn't even properly aware of it. That's how bad he was at detecting his own indoctrination while actively being aware of the existence of such a thing in the first place. So we know how incredibly impossible it is to detect your own indoctrination on some level. So the idea that they're working with a Reaper relic, and they're talking about blowing up an entire system of 300,000 people that would be opposing the Reapers when they arrive, that's kind of a big red flag.
The stakes are too high. If you were willing to destroy a whole system over this, I want to see your proof.
I guess I can't argue with that. Give me a moment. Kenson to Project Base.
Good to hear your voice, Doctor. You coming home?
Affirmative. And I've got Commander Shepard with me.
Shepard? Really?
Tidy up the lab. The Commander needs to confirm the artifact.
Right. I'll get everything set up for your arrival. Project Base out.
All set. Just sit back and relax. We'll be there in no time.
Tidy up the base? That sounds like another red flag, like you're hiding things from me before I arrive, and that's your not-so-subtle clue that that needs to happen.
Here we are. Welcome to Project Base.
What's this?
That's our countdown to arrival. When that gets to 0, the Reapers will have come. Just over 2 days and counting. Puts things in perspective, doesn't it?
How do you know that's an accurate countdown?
It is. The artifact has been giving off pulses at definite intervals since we found it. The intervals have been decreasing at a steady rate. The artifact is reacting to the Reaper's proximity. In just over 48 hours, the pulses will become constant, and the Reapers will be here.
You're saying the Reapers could be at Earth in 2 days? There's no time to waste.
Then let's show you that proof. That door exits the hangar. The artifact is in our central lab area.
How do you know that some relic is pulsing with proximity to Reapers? How did you come to that conclusion? Do you have any basis to compare that to? Ever? Are you an expert in things that have never happened before? Let's hang out with the Blackstorm today. What? Oh, it went back to this menu. I thought for a second it gave me options for it or something. Seriously though, like that's from a scientific standpoint, that's incredibly dubious basis, because you can't have an example to compare it to, so you have no way of knowing that it's reacting to Reapers. It could just be reacting to anything that's just time-based, like countdown to this time of the year. It could be a Christmas countdown for all you freaking know. Reaper Christmas. There are many other explanations that could possibly be the answer besides it's a countdown to the arrival of the Reapers. Something that we have no basis on which to base it besides the fact that it's just a Reaper thing, so we just assume? Like, I know that I'm playing the skeptical here, and being skeptical is what's constantly roadblocking everything about the resistance against the Reapers, but she has not provided ample enough information yet, and her first argument seems super questionable. I also wonder if I could sit here long enough and 2 days would pass and then the Reapers would just arrive and the game would just end. But that's a terrifying logic to base 300,000 deaths on.
Go through the door at the end of that corridor to your left.
I'm gonna go this way. Oh. I inherently want to defy the path they want me to go down because I want to uncover something they don't want me to know about, so that I can find out what their truths are. Because I don't trust people very much in most
So what
contexts.
would it take to get the project back up and running?
Everything was in place when we were arrested. It wasn't a question of could we, but should we.
Obviously.
What alternative do we have?
The Reapers will reach this system regardless. But the Alpha Relay is their shortcut to the rest of the galaxy. If you want to keep the Reapers at bay, this relay must be destroyed.
You could argue that the deaths are worth it if you can prove that the Reapers are coming, because potentially the Reapers would just wipe out all those people immediately anyway. So destroying the relay with them would stop the Reapers from arriving as soon as they're going to, and that would potentially help. But that's one, not giving any of those not any of those Batarians a chance to flee, and two, still not sure I buy the evidence yet. Took an almost weird number of attempts to get that elevator to start moving. Here we go.
We have to get the project running again. It's probably the only chance we have.
One sec. Let me get the door. Commander Shepard, I give you Object Row.
You have the Reaper artifact just sitting here? Out in the open?
When we found it, it showed me a vision of the Reaper's arrival.
Kenson, this is not good.
Give it a moment, Shepard. It'll give you the proof you need. I can't let you start the project, Shepard. I can't let you stop the arrival.
Take her down!
We've been spotted.
Well, that got weird fast. So now no one here wants the project to happen except me. On one level, super weird how immediately Shepard's totally on board with this plan that involves killing 300,000 people with almost no evidence. And then, she wasn't even just like, I want to see evidence. Like, I came in here and without seeing any evidence, she was all like, it's our only hope, we have to start the project. Which was super weird, because just a second ago she was talking about totally needing evidence first before she kills 300,000 people. But now everyone here also doesn't want things to happen. And Shepard stood there like an idiot, freaking finding it's a Reaper artifact. It indoctrinates people. It should not be out in the open. And then but then they're like, give it a moment. It'll show you what you need. And she actually just she actually walks up in front of it. That was a terrible idea. Shepard should know better than to just walk up to the artifact and stand in front of it like, ooh, I wonder what will happen now. It's like, no, it's a freaking Reaper artifact. Everyone's screwed if you get indoctrinated.
Shepard won't go down.
Ah, crap. But like, why would they bring me here if they didn't want me to start the project? You liars! You shot. You guys started shooting me immediately. You guys super wanna hurt me. You guys are shooting me immediately without any chance for me to resist. Jesus. Okay, I'm just getting shot from every direction right now. Am I supposed to attack Project Road directly? I'm actually not sure. I'm just constantly taking goddamn damage. Alright. Get away from me, Jesus Christ. I would have liked to have a squad right about now. Thanks, Hackett. Great plan. I love it. Can I use this even though I'm hurt? Just to heal myself?
No shield.
Come on, really? Come on. I cast Reeve on him. Stop missing spells at point-blank range. Ah, I'm dead now. That's frustrating.
Take her to the med bay and patch her up. We want Shepard alive.
Was I supposed to lose? I actually don't remember. Yeah, there's a lot of questions to be at here. I just went alone just like that. She's indoctrinated, so why'd she bring me here? Because it seems like a trap, but apparently they have a plan for me, so I guess maybe there's a reason why they wanted me, but that seemed like a altogether bad idea. Surprisingly easy to capture Shepard, apparently.
Was waking up a moment ago. But it could be a glitch in the system.
No glitch. The sedatives aren't working. Security!
Well, shit. Things have gotten weird. These aren't my clothes. This is the wrong costume for me. How'd you get a Cerberus? How'd you get a Cerberus uniform? You guys aren't supposed to be Cerberus. Why do I... Okay, yeah, this is not my default clothing. Concerning. Maybe this is what I'm wearing under all the armor, I guess.
The project is almost complete. I thought I'd feel a sense of accomplishment, but instead, I feel dread. I can't help but think we're doing something terrible.
Really? Really? You're surprised you feel dread over killing 300,000 people, even if you have reasons.
Step away from the terminal.
Good luck. Try me. Assuming direct control. Oh my god. Now I am the collectors.
Unknown user detected in network. Engaging security.
Now I am Harbinger. I am become true monster. So first I make contact with a Prothean relic, which suggests possible... I'm not Prothean. I make contact with a Reaper relic, which suggests the possibility of some level of indoctrination. And now I am the one that's getting moments to take over drones to go attack things. We're having a weird day is what I'm getting at. We're having a very strange day. Oh, not the robot man. I loved him.
Shepard's escaped. All available personnel to the medical wing. Do not let her activate the project.
Well, now you guys are in real trouble. Seriously, if your secret plan was to not...
I have to get this asteroid moving and get the hell out of here.
If you were so desperate to not let me activate the project, and that was such a big deal, Why bring me here? Why not just blow yourself up immediately?
Shepard has been sedated constantly for 2 days now. We've had to increase each dosage. It seemed like Shepard was waking up a moment ago, but it could be a glitch in the system. No glitch. The sedatives aren't working.
So 2 days have passed. So now instead of being 2 days away from arrival, the Reapers are arriving like right now. But yeah, like if they don't want me to freaking stop, activate the plan and stop the Reapers from arriving, why don't they just dismantle the plan? Why'd they keep it all built up still? And why'd they bring me here in the first place? Why not kill me on the spot? Or take me somewhere else? Or lie to me? Just don't explain the plan to me. Why? If they didn't explain it to me, I wouldn't know how it even works, and then you're extra safe.
I woke up this morning in a cold sweat. The nightmare was back, the one with the enormous starship crawling through the Citadel and all my friends turning to dust. Even now I can see it in my mind. Why won't this stop?
But now Shepard themselves is at risk because Shepard has made contact with Reapers again, but this time they got visions in their head, and that's how things all started with Saren, and how Saren became indoctrinated and became the entire villain of the first game, so bodes awfully poorly for us that's happening to her now.
When it's silent, when there's no one else around, I can hear it. Whispers in the back of my mind. I can't tell what they're saying. I spoke to Dr. Kenson about it and she seemed to understand. What the hell is going on?
So, as expected, they are indoctrinated and they seem to have not been aware of it while it was happening. After all, Shepard, you're not talking to a child. We know what we're doing. God. Anyone else want to stop me? Oh, there they come. Bad idea, really. You have a backup plan? Sorry. I mean, technically that guy's probably not dead, because I just punched him a few times.
They've seen us.
They haven't seen us. You're alone, Shepard. Oh no, Shepard's so indoctrinated that she thinks that there's more people here. The Reapers are becoming a sentient form she acknowledges. Or, of course, it's just because the dialogue in this game doesn't appreciate the idea of you ever being alone, because it's a squad-based game. So they still have dialogue reflecting you being in a squad, because the game's not built really for this specific scenario. Building it up. Let's see. We'll see if it salvages itself by the end. But if I remember correctly, based on what I remember from years ago, I think this might be a kind of incomprehensible DLC. We're full of weird plot holes, and it's all trying to set up stuff for the future game, I think, and it doesn't quite work. And it might be a harbinger of things to come in Mass Effect 3 that were also not great writing, unfortunately. I think Mass Effect 3 is a great game, but there are specific elements of it that don't work, which are pretty well documented at this point, I guess. Oh, hi there. Anyone else? Oh, cool, I shot computers with it, thanks. A+ targeting system. Hi there. Nope, nope, nope. No, thank you. Oh my god. He exploded into little pieces, like we're playing Doom. That was brutal. That's not at all where I was aiming. Where did that burst just come out? This game makes shit up as it goes along sometimes. Go get him! Yeah. It's really oddly amusing to do that. Oh. Uh-oh. It'll be interesting to play a modern Mass Effect game for the first time in a while, as the new one comes out. Because I imagine some of the shooting and power activating stuff will probably make some more sense. Like, there's moments where I can aim straight at somebody as best as I can, and I'll activate a power, and big old question mark as to what happens next.
Kensen's acting strange lately. Like she doesn't care about the project anymore. I know I'm not the only one having those dreams. The Reapers are coming, she says. But I'm not sure if I'm hearing fear or hope in her voice.
I think the primary reason why they contrived a scenario for you to be alone on this mission is because they want Shepard as an individual to be solely responsible for anything that happens during this game. Because we're talking about blowing up an entire system, and if you go through with it, they probably want Shepard to be the only person responsible with no witnesses as to even the explanation for what happened. Because if you learned anything from Mass Effect 1's story, it's that they like to create plausible deniability where everybody doesn't believe Shepard because nobody credible there was there to witness anything going on with Saren and Reapers and stuff like that. There we go. So basically, BioWare likes to use asynchronous information or miscommunication as a primary storytelling mechanic, as like a stalling mechanic, basically. Oh, those shields came back up. Ah, again. There we go.
You won't get through here, Shepard.
Ah. Sorry. Gonna have to ask you to stop throwing grenades at me, please. What? Ah, frustrating. Let's put that armor up real quick. Oh. Headshot. You took down my armor again. What? That was some interesting physics going on there. What are you doing? You having fun? He was going on a trip, wasn't he? Oh, you poor hand cannon. You felt so powerful like a few hours ago, and now you're such a bummer. The headshots just aren't taking people down the way I want them to.
The longer we're here, the more I'm convinced this project must be stopped. We simply don't know enough about what the Reapers want. It's foolish to assume that the Reapers mean doom for the galaxy. Legends say they've come through before, and yet life continues, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, that's because they only wipe out sentient and organized, like, colonial life. But everyone on their own planets, they survive. Like, if the Krogans were still on their planet and just hanging out and not becoming part of galactic society, then nobody would know about them, and they'd be allowed to just stay on their planet and hang out until they eventually, like, surpassed their planet and became part of galactic civilization as more civilized groups, and then they'd get wiped out in the next Reaper invasion. But the Reapers don't wipe out all life in the entire galaxy. They wipe out all they wipe out like council life, basically. Everyone that's spacefaring and has a society and everything, but not all sentience necessarily, and not all organic material. They don't go through and destroy old plants and animals and so on, which inevitably means more life will happen.
Get in there, now.
Life is too spontaneously creatable to be completely destroyed. That's no reason to think that they're somehow a benevolent force. Of course, I'm arguing against a point brought up by an indoctrinated person, so it's really pointless. Because the whole point is that they're crazy. Disappointing, though, that that's the reason. I'm thinking of stopping the project. Why? Oh, the Reapers indoctrinated me and I'm a crazy cuckoo pants person now. Oh, not because you feel guilty about killing 300,000 people? Nah, that's not why. Because that would be an interesting personal struggle. Like, oh no, is it worth it though? Because everyone's gonna die. What if they won't even have a chance? It's the premise that's set up by this DLC is the core argument of and central theme of the entire Mass Effect trilogy. Okay, you need what? I very specifically tried to shoot him. That's frustrating. The core argument posed by Mass Effect and its Paragon Renegade system, and arguably the core thing of the entire playthrough, is the idea of what are you willing to do for the greater good, basically. Because no matter who you play as, you're trying to do the right thing and save the galaxy, but it's a question of whether or not you're willing to lose your humanity along the way. Whether or not you're willing to do discompassionate and horrible things, maybe even kill some people, to save millions or billions. And this is the core, this is like a go-to example of that. This entire mission's designed that way at first, because the premise they give you is, yeah, we can stop the Reapers from invading for a few years, but it's going to cost us 300,000 lives. Is that worth it? But then they sideline that entire argument by not having it. And instead of having that argument, it then becomes a discussion of, oh, look, the Reapers are indoctrinating people. Now they want to stop the plan, and your character apparently automatically wants to continue with the plan. And it's super important to Shepard all of a sudden, and you didn't get to choose that. Because Shepard, without me picking a dialogue option, says, this may be our only hope. That's what she said earlier, and I didn't have any impact on that. And I take issue with that. I have an hour and 45 minutes.
Welcome to Project Control.
I want to activate the project.
Warning. Activating the project will result in an estimated 305,000 casualties. Do you wish to continue? Project activation in progress. Warning. Collision with mass relay is imminent. Begin evacuation procedures.
Alert! All colonists living in the Bahak system. This is...
Shepard, no! Do you have any idea what you've done? You leave me no choice. If we can't stop this asteroid, it must be destroyed.
Tell me where to find Dr. Amanda Kenson.
Dr. Kenson is traveling to the reactor core module.
An ezo-core meltdown should do it. Because of you, everyone on this rock will be obliterated.
Not if I get to you first.
Let's go!
Uh-oh. So I want to point out, because I'm getting tyranny flashbacks from this particular quest, my decision to kill 300,000 people? Not a dialogue option. It's not a decision. It has to happen. Shepard is apparently Shepard is the type of person who kills 300,000 people to buy a little time from a Reaper invasion. That's just a thing that they do. I have issue with this entire DLC, kind of, in its existence in the story. It's weird. It's really weird. It kind of makes, in a weird sort of way, it makes, it kind of makes Renegade Shepard canon. It kind of makes, Paragon Shepard kind of not make sense in the context. But also it's full of plot holes, as has been discussed. And there's a new plot hole, which is that this stupid doctor lady calls me on the phone to tell me she's gonna blow up the asteroid. Why would she do that? I was about to warn the Batarians, like, oh no, everyone run away, and then I was gonna go get on the Normandy and run away. Like, I was gonna leave, and she's like, I'm going to blow up the thing and ruin your plan. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm gonna kill you now. Like, oh shit, I didn't think this through. Why did you tell me that? That was a terrible idea. All you had to do was not tell me, and then you would have been it would have been safe to blow up the entire asteroid, and I'd be like, oh, that didn't work. Well, now I'm screwed. There's issues to be had. There are issues to be had. So yeah, it's just canon that Shepard's somebody who will blow up all these people to buy time that the Council will probably not actually take advantage of to save us from the Reapers.
Stop me, Shepard. I have to do this.
There's also the issue of, like, this oddly diminishes the Collector threat, doesn't it? This entire game is us building up to deal with the Collector problem and vanishing human colonies and so on and so forth. Then this DLC comes out of nowhere and it's like, it's a Reaper invasion, we have to stop it right now, blow up an entire system. What? And then you're supposed to go back to dealing with Collectors after that, I guess? Huh. And some people might argue that this is supposed to be a post-game DLC, which is why I find it noteworthy to mention that the Admiral Hackett contacts you in a mandatory cutscene. If you touch your terminal ever, then Hackett starts that cutscene and you have to sit through the briefing. And that happens at the beginning of Act 2 of the game. It doesn't happen after the ending or anything like that. Because this game, you can keep playing this game after you finish it. Unlike a lot of Western RPGs, Or, well, it varies. But when you finish the game and credits roll, you can then go back to the Normandy and keep playing. So they could have been like, oh, you finished the ending. Here's the post-game. It's the DLC that follows up on the ending, and Admiral Hackett could contact you then. He contacts you now. So this happens in the middle of the Collector threat, which is a really weird place in the story.
Stop now, Kenson. Hackett's friend or not, I will kill you.
You're forcing my hand, Shepard. You know that. There is no escape. There's no redemption for what you've done. I will die, never having seen the Reaper's blessings, and you will just die.
Damn it, Kenson! You've been spotted.
All you had to do is shoot her. Why are you so hesitant, person who's apparently willing to kill 300,000 people? That's weird, right? All she had to do was just shoot that person in the middle of that cutscene and we're good. But instead she's like, I am hesitating to shoot this person on this planet that I'm already blowing up. To wipe out everybody in the entire area.
Shepard is trapped. Keep her in there.
Getting real tired of shooting your people. Oh, there's a window. Never mind. There goes that point. That's a window. I just became the Shepard that runs into a sliding glass door, didn't I? Hopefully this is the right way. Ruh-roh. Oh crap. That's bad. Having a few bad times. Ow. Rude, frankly. No more of that, please. Bad touch. Oh, there you are. Just wondering where you went. I like that in my third-person camera, I was clearly shooting the wall, but because the bullets come out of the camera instead of the character, I was still able to hit them. I think that may have technically meant that Shepard was invincible in that moment, because her character model's behind a wall, so she can't get shot by the enemy. But my camera points around the wall, so I can just shoot him.
Stabilize the reactor core.
All automatic safety protocols have been overridden. To stabilize the reactor core, manually insert cooling rod A from this control station. Manually insert cooling rod B from control station B. Doing so will stabilize the reactor core. Cooling rod A reinserted. Reactor cooling process has begun.
I need more time. Get in there.
Oh, camera. Hi there, everyone. It looks amazing. I love it. I love it. I love how dumb this looks. There we go. Snapped back in. I actually wouldn't be surprised if, like, hugging a wall like this, where you're clearly behind the wall, but shooting around the wall. I wouldn't be surprised if that's an exploit, because my character model's behind the wall, so they probably can't shoot me. But I can shoot them. And that's probably an exploitable mechanic to help you get through higher difficulty challenges. Such fast and snappy elevators in this new sequel.
Plasma venting aborted.
Med gel that I can't use, I don't think. Can I? I don't know if that actually affects you at all. It just says it revives people. It might technically heal your health. But as far as I can tell, though, yeah, it's like it's almost conceptually out of place to have the med kits here in the DLC, or that you have to play alone. Bad guys? No? Come and get a guy. Oh, behind me? Oh! Bad times. Where you going, buddy? Is your back? Oh, his backpack exploded, and he exploded into horrible pieces of gore that flew across the area. It's kind of amazing. Yeah, he was not shooting back. They're not shooting back because I'm behind a wall. This is actually... Oh man, I never knew this before. I never noticed this in my previous playthroughs. That's totally exploitable. They can't shoot me. Oh man, how does that make it past testing? Ow! Ow! I can't move! What the fuck? Guy just showed up. Bad times for you. That's horrifying. The way that he just gets torn apart like a Doom enemy is kind of amazing. Okay, this is clearly the way forward, so I'm curious now. Is this side area over here like a research location? Can I get an upgrade? Oh, Ezo. Where was that? There it is. Figured there was something in here, because as I pressed forward I was realizing this is an optional area. Shepard must look like such a lunatic from outside perspectives. They're in the middle of trying to fight me and I just wander off wherever I feel like it. You can't shoot me, I'm behind a wall, technically. Aha! Oh, do I have to get past that? I don't need to use bullets, I've got special powers! Hi. No. Sorry, sorry. Shepard's such a super soldier. She's just single-handedly taking out absolutely everyone, like it's no big deal. He's gonna blow up now. Oh no, that poor guy. These flamethrowers turning out to not be a great idea. But they are brainwashed suicidal guys, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. Because you gotta protect the grace of the Reapers. Ugh. Hey, a chance to look outside a little bit. Not a great view, but sort of a glimpse. You guys ever consider just pushing a box in my way? I apparently can't get past those. Not the exploding ones, but like an actual, just block my path.
They've seen it.
Hi there. Oh god. There goes all my shields immediately. Hey there. How you doing? He'll probably be fine. Whoops. Where you at? Oh, there's one. I can see your head. Ah, that was bad timing on my part. Come on out. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Ah, you ain't good. Hi. Stop that. Why did I enter this room? It's so much more dangerous inside the room. Ow! Right when I moved. My bad. Please die. Got him. Let's just wait for the tech armor real quick. Got him. And we're full again. They're nothing if not graceful with the DLC. Ow! I mean the ammo. It's the DLC. Ooh, that's an explodey bit. You guys, oh, your friends are screwed now. Oh, he left the hallway. Got that guy though. How did it not hit him? Come on. I'm just asking that you hit the guy I'm pointing at when I cast stuff like that. You guys are really burning through my ammo. You're tiring out my murder gun. What do we got here? Horizontal, vertical, other thing. No one yet? Oh, it's the cooling room. Get that Ezo and other stuff. Sorry. Where is... There it is.
Cooling rod B reinserted. Reactor meltdown averted. Core temperature dropping.
You've done nothing, Shepard. I can still override power to the engines. Try to stop me.
That's gonna involve bullets. Just so we're clear.
Step away from the reactor.
You've ruined everything. I can't hear the whispers anymore.
Turn around. Now.
You've taken them away from me. I will never see the Reaper's arrival. All you had to do was...
Warning. Collision imminent. 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 Warning. Collision imminent.
Joker, this is Shepard. I need a pickup, now.
Communication system damaged.
Damn it!
Evacuation protocols in effect. All personnel report to escape shuttles.
Where can I find an escape shuttle?
Take the lift from this room to the external access. From there, proceed to the communications tower. The remaining escape shuttles will be located on the tower's landing pad.
I have to get to that comm tower and take a shuttle. It's my only chance.
28 minutes. That's a bad time. We got knocked out. Even less time until the arrival. We're really good about getting knocked out so far in this DLC. Are they still trying to fight me despite everything? Because like there's nothing to even fight over at this point. Palladium? There it is. I guess if nothing else, they'd want to stop me because the Reapers probably want to stop me no matter what. So, any remaining humans are probably going to still fight me. But I question their judgment if that's the case. But that's... I guess questioning their judgment's entirely pointless.
This might be useful.
Hello. I know I'm about to die in a horrible crash. And all of the Normandy's waiting for me and doesn't know what's happening. And they're going to get wiped out in the explosion. So they would die too. And that's awful. But there's resources. Let's go... Let's check out all the side doors.
Alpha relay collision imminent. Evacuation is recommended.
And doctors recommend I get exercise every day. Joke's on them. Oh, that's it. They're giving me a lot of stuff on the way out. Export your game to Mass Effect 3 if you survive. They're really pushing the whole suicide mission concept here. Well, they're still fighting me, aren't they? You guys are making poor decisions. That. Ow, by the way. Since we're in space, you think that our health would diminish pretty much instantaneously the moment our shields are down. Because we just spring a leak and die. It's a bad time. Anyone else? There you are. Oh, you guys are around. Ah. I'm distinctly at a disadvantage at that angle. Way safer on this side. Where is he? He's going around? How did I shoot that guy just now? That's who you targeted? Weird. Oh. I'm working on it. Getting hurt a lot. Not. Oh god. Hi. This is kind of a bad time, honestly. Could you come back later? Oh, he's trying to go around. That's not good for me, honestly. It's kind of a bad time. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, that's not working out. Armor. Get the armor back up. Get behind boxes. Maybe this will work out if I just run for it. It's a bad time for a giant mech. Where's my objective? What? What's over there? Are you just pointing me at the enemy? Oh, no, there's a relay. Where is it? Shit, I can't see it. I saw it pop up on the top of the screen for a second there, meaning I was pointing at it at some point around here. Where is it? Is it that? Oh, there. Ah, my character's stuck again. Just hug the wall and I'm safe.
Assessment requested.
Work on that armor. Almost there. Very nearly there now. Go, 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 go. Not yet? Ah, crap. My pain. Alright, activate. Oh, there's the spot. Oh, it's over here.
External comm channel open.
Shepard to Normandy. Joker, do you read me?
Shepard, you have become an annoyance. You fight against inevitability, dust struggling against cosmic winds. This seems a victory to you, a star system sacrificed. But even now, your greatest civilizations are doomed to fall. Your leaders will beg to be harvested.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we can't win this. But we'll fight you regardless. Just like we did Sovereign. Just like I'm doing now. However insignificant we might be, we will fight, we will sacrifice, and we will find a way. That's what humans do.
Know this as you die in vain. Your time will come. Your species will fall. Prepare yourselves for the arrival.
Commander Shepard, Normandy inbound for pickup.
Roger that. Get us out of here, Joker.
Huh. Looks like you've recovered.
Admiral Hackett.
Sounds like you went through hell down there. How are you feeling?
Fine. No more visions, if that's what you mean. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
You went out there as a favor to me. I decided to debrief you in person. That was before the mass relay exploded and destroyed an entire Batarian system. What the hell happened out there, Commander?
Have you received any intel about what happened?
All I know is I sent you out there to break Amanda Kenson out of prison. And now an entire system is destroyed. I hope you could fill in the leap of logic between those two events.
I didn't leave any details out of my report.
Well, I was hoping to hear it from you. Without looking at this, I'm assuming you confirm Kenson's proof.
I did. She had a Reaper artifact that gave her visions of their arrival.
And you believe the Reaper invasion really was a threat?
No doubt about it. We literally had minutes to spare.
Understood. I won't lie to you, Shepard. The Batarians will want blood, and there's just enough evidence for a witch hunt. And we don't want war with the Batarians. Not with the collectors out there taking our colonists.
What are you saying?
You did what you did for the best of reasons, but there were more than 300,000 Batarians in that system. All dead.
They died to save trillions of lives. If I could have saved them, you bet your ass I would have.
You're preaching to the choir, Commander. If it were up to me, I'd give you a damn medal. Unfortunately, not everyone will see it that way.
So what do you suggest?
Evidence against you is shoddy at best. But at some point, you'll have to go to Earth and face the music. I can't stop it, but I can and will make them fight for it.
I didn't expect to see you aboard a Cerberus vessel.
I don't like Cerberus or the way they do things. But they brought you back to life, and they're actually doing something about the state of the galaxy. So for now, I can be friendly.
Is the Alliance concerned about the Batarians' response to this incident?
Very. The Batarians have been looking for an excuse to wage war on us since we showed up in the galaxy. If the Reapers invade, we need the galaxy to work together. If we're at war with the Batarians, the other races will be hesitant to give aid to either side.
What's the Alliance doing about the Collectors?
We're setting fleets around our major colonies and evacuating our smaller ones. But the ships that encountered the Collectors haven't reported back. We're outmatched. I'm really hoping you and Cerberus have an ace up your sleeve.
I'll gladly stand trial once this mission is done.
Glad to see working with Cerberus hasn't stripped away your sense of honor. Do whatever you have to do out here. But when Earth calls, you make sure you're there with your dress blues on, ready to take the hit. In the meantime, you keep this. I don't need to see a report to know you did the right thing.
Yes, sir.
You've done a hell of a thing, Commander.
I feel super iffy about the whole thing. Obviously, we're supposed to just take it at face value and just accept that the Reapers were coming and that this was all worth it because it saved the galaxy, probably in the long run. But the evidence was so shaky. It's just a vision. Even the vision in the first game wasn't all we had to go on. We had Saren, and then eventually straight up evidence of everything going on. By the time we were going to the Conduit, we literally had a conversation with a Sovereign, which the Citadel has convinced themselves is some sort of elaborate hoax, where maybe Saren was talking to us via holograms and manipulating us or something crazy like that. But at the very least, there was more evidence at that point. Like, that was at least compounding multiple things where none of the evidence on no piece of evidence on its own was necessarily making everything fit, but they all came together to make it fit, more or less, or at least significantly increase the chances. This time, though, we just have a Reaper artifact that brainwashed a bunch of people, and we took what they said as evidence that we should blow up 300,000 people, which in itself could have been a manipulation pretty easily, but also the way that they brought me there seemed so contrived that everything about the whole concept just feels bizarre. But that's going to have ramifications. Sooner or later, we're going to have to stand trial for what happened in this game. This DLC was meant to bridge the gap a bit between Mass Effect 2 and 3, so in Mass Effect 3, we're going to have some follow-up on this. There's no more follow-up in this game because this is the final piece of content they added to Mass Effect 2. So now we just continue back to our adventure and wait. It's like a ticking clock in the background of something else that's going to have to be resolved sooner or later. Dr. Amanda Kenson was rescued from a Batarian prison on the planet Eratot, and Shepard confirmed her proof of Reaper invasion. Confirmed, quote-unquote. Shepard was captured by Kenson, who had been indoctrinated by a Reaper artifact. Shepard escaped and activated the project, destroying the Alpha Relay and ending the Reaper invasion. Dr. Kenson did not survive. The Bahak system and all its inhabitants were destroyed. Hope it was worth it, because that's a hell of a toll. That is one hell of a toll.